RacerX live coming to you guys. RacerX Wednesday is back. Hopefully, you guys can hear me okay. I believe I've got everything set up the way that I need to have it set up. Should be a really fun live tonight, guys. I have not been live with you guys for 3 weeks now, and I'm really looking forward to talking to everybody. I have a lot to talk to you guys about. Do me a big, gigantic favor on your way in the door this evening. If you wouldn't mind giving me a big thumbs up, I want to try to get to a lot of comments tonight. Have a couple of key topics that I need to talk to you guys about. A couple of really important things, and it should be a lot of fun tonight, guys. I've been really looking forward to this. Plus, we have a special giveaway tonight. So I think that should be a lot of fun as well. I actually had something specially made to do a giveaway tonight. So we'll talk about that here in just a minute as well. So I'm kind of looking at your comments here. Let me pull up the live on my computer here so I can see your comments a little bit better. And then I want to just acknowledge some folks. Look at Gary already jumping in. Here's a little thank you for everything you do. Love you, X. Thank you so much, Gary. I really appreciate that, buddy. And of course, likewise, my friend, been a supporter of mine for a long time. I see all the comments that Gary makes all the time and very, very supportive of the channel. So thank you so much, Gary. I really appreciate that, buddy. And man, so wow, we've already got 123 folks in tonight. Guys, do me a big favor. On your way in, please make sure you hit the thumbs up for me. I would love to get a lot of thumbs up tonight. And once we just a couple more minutes, I want to show you guys what I have to give away. I had something specially made for tonight, and geez, been looking forward to kind of doing something. I haven't done one of these like giveaway type things in a while. I kind of have a different way that I do these, but I do really enjoy them. So anyway, let me see. I want to say hi to everybody on your way in real quick, and we will get going. Like I said, some very pertinent topics to talk about tonight. Have a very important decision that I have to make here coming up, and I thought I would just talk it through with you guys. So let's see here. Wow, we've got a lot of comments here. Let me see who I've got in the building really quick. My man, Miles Lynch says Demon 170. Harold, of course, is in the building tonight. It's good to see you guys in. Jeff B saying Demon without batting an eyelash. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure a lot of folks will weigh in. My man, Sovereign Knight. Of course, my super moderator here, he says, 5 for the live. Please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Absolutely. Of course, Sovereign Knight has been with me for a long time, and we do talk pretty frequently. So thank you, buddy, for being on the live tonight and doing such a great job with the moderating duties as usual. Who else we got? Boosted Heavy says Mopar. Rube, I haven't seen Rube in a little bit, says this shouldn't even be a question. Demon 170, period. Well, we've got some things to discuss on this, guys. So we'll talk about it here in just a minute. Let's see here. Dark Horse most overrated car in history. Mopar, it says King Kong. I love it. Let's see what else we got here. Let's see. Sarvin says, welcome, folks. Turtle TV saying hi. Let's see here. This is going to be a special live. It should be a lot of fun, guys. Hit thumbs up on your way in the door tonight. And I would really appreciate that. It just lets everybody know that we're live. We've already got 67 folks that have hit thumbs up already. So we're doing good. Let's see here. Josh saying, let's see, don't go Canadian. Steven saying, hey, dude, good to see you, buddy. Egyptian Wolf God is in the house saying, hey, RacerX, good to see you, buddy. SAER01Z. Say with the thumbs up. Slow boat. I love it with the clap there. Let's see. We got Gary in there. Josh saying, don't go Canadian. I see that one. Kerry Glock in the house. Who else do we got in here? Eric Taylor. I'd love to see him in tonight. Saying good evening, RacerX and family. Chris Walker says, you rule. Thank you very much, Chris. I appreciate that, buddy. I did see my man Greg Anderson jumping in with a super chat as well. Thank you so much, Greg. I really appreciate that, buddy. Of course, all the support. Another person, obviously, that's been with me for a really long time, Greg. So thank you, buddy. I really appreciate you guys jumping in with all the super chats early tonight. So let's see here. Who else? Let's see. We got David Reed saying good evening, RacerX. James from St. Louis. Good to see you, buddy. Kevin in the house with the thumbs up. Paul Harrington. Let's see. Hey, RacerX. Good to see you on the live. Thank you very much, my friend. Like I said, hopefully you guys can hear me okay. Ardell is in the house. Good to see you as well. I love the screen name here. This is my buddy. It used to be just Not You, and then he changed his name a bunch of times, and now I don't even really know how to read it. I love it though. Definitely Not You, Burley Furlick. I don't know if I can say that all of the live. This is Devitt, the old lady. That's my debit No worries, buddy. Of course, a longtime supporter of mine as well. I love this one. Vision of Gates says, you got an awesome channel. Thank you very much, buddy. I really appreciate that. Slow boat with thumbs up again. Sean, let's see here. Whoops, boy, I got the comments rolling in pretty quick. Who did I miss here? James Photos just joined. I love my man James joining. Chris Hager saying, what's up? Jay Beeman in the house. Good to see you, buddy. What's up, RacerX? Let's see. Jimmy G, Demon 179, the question. Quez saying Turbo 2023 V6 Charger here. What is this? Dean Romano with the thumbs up. And I love the little emoji on the side. Very, very cool. And of course, I do have the channel memberships live now, guys, and I want to apologize. I had a couple of things I wanted to put up for the members as well this week, and haven't had a chance to do that. I will hopefully get something out here in the next few days. But thank you guys for the support there as well. Let's see here. I know, man, Matty SRT is in the house. That shirt getting famous. He's talking about my OC Motivator shirt. Been wearing these shirts for a long time. This is just like my comfortable throw it on shirt, but it works for me. Who else have I missed here? I know I missed a bunch, guys. Let me jump up just a little bit more. Let's see. Brian's saying, when is my demon arriving? We will talk about that tonight, guys. A little bit of an announcement to make for you guys tonight. We'll see how that goes. So anyway, almost 100 thumbs up already, guys. We're doing good on that. Let's see here. Dean Romano, I missed your initial comments. Just big thank you for all your content. Recent first-time Hemi owner and have really benefited from all your content. Big time appreciate it. Thank you so much, buddy. I really appreciate that. Brian saying, let's see here. Brian saying, what's up, Racer X? Bon 1286, what's up, Racer X? Love the videos. I may have missed a couple. Keep America to a strong from South Carolina coast. Good to see you in the house. Of course, Carrie, see those messages there, always asking about how K9X is doing. He's around here somewhere. I don't know where he is. He's always present. Who else do we got here? Josh Warner, Racer X, Make America Great Again. Let's see here. So Kevin is actually from Germany. Good to see you on tonight, buddy. What time is it in Germany? It's got to be late or early. So let's see here. Who else do we got? I'm going to jump down just a little bit, and then I want to talk about something really quick. I'm trying to see maybe who I've not seen. Let's see here. Jake saying, I hope all is well with Mama X. I assume that's what he meant. Let's see. Who else? Who else have we missed? Rick saying, him always. Sniper Steve, go Demon or go home. I love it. James saying, hello from Cincinnati. Of course, my man Aaron is on here as well. Good to see Aaron on tonight as well. Let's see here. Who else? Who else have I missed, guys? All right. Real quick, I know I missed a couple probably, and guys, I apologize. DMV Raise 96, Mopar is overrated. Get your stuff stolen. Well, I mean, there is that. What does Jake say? This man really does his best to thank each user. That's why I've been a subscriber. I really appreciate that. I do my best. I know I can't always get all the comments, guys. I do read a lot of comments. There's my man, OC Motivator. What did he say? Good evening. Love the shirt. I knew he was going to be on tonight. So it's good to see him on tonight as well. Of course, if you guys do not know OC Motivator, another Mopar influencer, fantastic guy, family guy, very clean content. Puts out a lot of really useful content as well. And of course, a buddy of mine. So good to see you on tonight, buddy. And thank you for the super chat as always. Real quick, guys, I want to show you something that I had made for tonight. So I've been meaning to do this for a while. I talked about it a little bit on the last live. Check this out. This is something that I want to do. A Brink of Speed is on. Man, it's good to see him on tonight as well. Hey, brother, Brink of Speed in the house. Praying for Mama X. Thank you so much, buddy. I really appreciate that. Of course, Brink of Speed, another guy, has really one of the best Corvette channels out there. And of course, he is kind of expanding some of his content. He now has a really cool Camaro as well, which I encouraged him to get, a car that I really love. Both his cars are fantastic. And of course, he always has the knowledge when it comes to the GM stuff. So thank you, buddy, for the super chat as well, the support as always, and I really do appreciate your kind words as well. So thank you, buddy, for that. Appreciate it. So check this out, guys. I don't know if you can see this, but this is a mini version of this. I ordered this. I think it's 16 inches across. And I thought maybe what I might do is I might go ahead and just order this. It's kind of like the one up here. I changed the writing to white just to stand out more. And what I want to do is whoever gives me the biggest single super chat tonight, all I need you to do is get a hold of me on Instagram. Some of you guys, I already know you very well. A lot of you guys that bid on my stuff. But whoever has the biggest super chat tonight, guys, I've got a bunch of folks with $20 in already. I'm actually going to sign this. I have the package already in the garage saved. I'm going to get it in the mail hopefully this week. Matter of fact, I may sign it just tonight to have it ready, and I will get it out right away. But I wanted to do something special for one of you guys. If you guys think this is cool, make a really cool thing on the wall if you're a fan of the channel. I just thought it'd be something different and neat to do. And I also have, I made up some really cool like RacerX pens, and I used one the other day, and I was like, these are actually really, really cool. So I actually thought that was cool. So I'll throw one of those in here as well. But I've got a paint pen that I'm going to write on this with, saying write a personal message to whoever has the biggest super chat. I'll get this in the mail. So anyway, this is my giveaway for tonight. What I had prepared, special ordered this from the same company that I got this from, just a smaller version, but it should look really good on the wall. It's already got the backer on it as well. So anyway, guys, if you, like I said, biggest super chat tonight, we'll get this, and I will keep track. I think right now, boy, I think we've got a couple of folks in there. I think it is my man Brink of Speed. Yeah, it is. I think Brink of Speed has got a $20 one in there already, and so he is. I'm just going to keep track of this, but so Brink of Speed has to rep my channel. If he wins tonight. Oh, that'd be super cool. So anyway, guys, I wanted to throw that out there. My man OC is right there as well. OC, I got to get some more of your shirts, buddy. I need like a bright red, like this color red, maybe slightly more red. And I would be all about that, or like a really nice dark black with red. I don't know. I need to talk to you about it. I'll call you. So give me some more shirts. I'd be super happy to keep repping my OC shirts as well. Let's see here. Let me jump out of this, guys. I cannot figure out why my chat. Here we go. All right, cool. So let me see what else we got. Matty SRT, pens are called RacerX. Absolutely. Let's see here. Not you saying, can I do an IOU? His wife's got the debit card. I love it. So, oh, look at my man Black Ghost jumping in here tonight. Oh, that is so cool to see. Of course, my man Gregory with the $50 super chat takes the lead. RacerX, what's up? Thank you, buddy. I really appreciate that. Man, fantastic. I absolutely love kind of the way that super chat came across in that purple like that. That looks super cool. And thank you, buddy. I really appreciate the super chat. It's always a huge supporter of mine. And of course, I saw your comments on the to Mrs. X as well, to Mama X, I should say. That was awesome, guys. So many of you guys. So that really brings me to my next point. I have something to talk about with the Demon and the Dark Horse here in a minute. But before I get into it too far, look at my man Greg Anderson. Oh, jumping in there with a $49 super chat. Greg, thank you so much. Oh my goodness, my man Greg is always in the running. I love it, and he just threw it down. So anyway, Greg is in the house as well. So anyway, awesome. Thank you again, Greg. Appreciate it, buddy. So yeah, I put out a post a couple of days ago, and I really wanted to address this before we get into the live too far, about Mama X being ill. And so it took a lot out of me to kind of put that post together. It was a little bit awkward, but I went ahead and put it out there. I don't even know, words can't really describe how you guys came together as a community for me and for my mom, who's obviously sick. As I mentioned in the post, she has stage 4 clear cell uterine cancer, which is a really nasty, only like 3% of people get that type of cancer, and it's extremely aggressive. It's tough. So I put a post out, and I just wanted to lift her spirits. And man, you guys, I said, if you guys have any kind words that you can just say, it would really mean a lot. And boy, I don't even know what to say, guys. You guys came in force as a community, and so many really kind words, so many uplifting things you guys had to say to my mother. And last night I showed her all of it. I kind of put everything together. I put as many messages as I could in the video to her. That took me a while to put together. It was pretty emotional for me to put it together. But I want her to keep fighting, and I want her to know that we, as a community, not just me as her son and her family, but we have an extended family here in this community that everybody cares. And it could not be more evident by action. And you guys showed through action that you guys all care and you lifted her up and you really brought her spirit to like a new level. And we sat and we read, comment after comment that just meant absolutely the world to Mama X. And boy, what an amazing outpouring of just support and love from you guys. So I just want to take a second and acknowledge you guys and thank you guys from the absolute bottom of my heart. You guys mean the world to me. I cannot thank you enough for the support you showed Mama X. And it really did. It spurred her on to fight. She thought you guys were absolutely an inspiration. And she couldn't believe how many people made comments. She said, son, how in the world did so many people make comments to me? She couldn't believe it. And I just said, because they care, and that it just meant so much, guys. So once again, thank you guys so much for taking the time out of your day or your evening or whatever to write my mom a personal message, helping to lift her spirit, helping her to spur on, to fight on, and it just, guys, it was amazing. So thank you all so much. Over 650 individual comments, and I wish I could have put every one of them in the video tour, but it would have been about, I don't know, like a half hour long. It was just amazing. So, but we actually sat and read through every single one that you guys sent, and boy, it was just a game changer. So once again, from the bottom of my heart, guys, thank you very, very much for that. For those of you that did make that comment, the post is still up if you guys still want to make a comment. She's continuing to read those as they come in, but it really does help a lot. And so, a little bit of good news. Like I said, I don't share a lot of my personal information on my channel because it's a car channel, and I try and keep things mostly about the cars. But I felt like in this instance, it was okay, and because I kind of needed your help. That's the honest truth of it, and you guys really came through for me. And then today we just found out that she got into a clinical trial that she's been trying to get into for months. Um, it's not necessarily the end all be all, but it gives us a little bit of hope and reason for her to continue to fight and work at this. And so some good news. It's kind of a silver lining type thing, but it is some good news, and it was sorely needed news. And so all of that kind of came together over the last like 24 hours, right along with your prayers. I don't know how that works. God works in mysterious ways, but um, it was needed, guys. It was needed so bad. So once again, just, you guys are amazing. I have no words, so I really appreciate that. Yeah, look, all the comments, guys. It means so much. So thank you guys very, very much. Moderators, thank you as well for everything that you guys do. You guys are the warriors behind the scenes, so to speak, and you guys know who you are. You guys been with me a long time. So anyway, guys, really, really appreciate that. And even now, all the really, really nice things you guys are saying, it means the world to me as well. So I really do appreciate what you guys do. So real quick, guys, let me see. I'm got most of these. Let's see. Did you get the charger? And I pray that your family will be okay. God bless you and your family. Thank you, Curtis, very much. So obviously, no charger. So here's the thing, guys. I have a decision I need to make, um, and it's tough. And here's why. A little bit of good news on the Demon. The Demon, I just found out yesterday, is now in production. I asked for permission to go up to Brampton to the assembly plant and actually film my car being built. And they said it was not a good time. Now, I have a feeling they didn't give me any sort of context at all. My man Dave says, "Have you my prayers?" Thank you very much, Dave. I appreciate that, buddy. Darth Bane, my thoughts and prayers are with you, Mama X. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate that. It means the world. So they told me I could not go up to the Brampton assembly plant because they had a lot of things happening behind the scenes and the timing just wasn't good. No other context other than that, which is really frustrating because I really wanted to do that for you guys. But I did find out that my Demon order miraculously got pushed up and it is now already in production. It went from D1 status to actually what they call an E status, which means it's in frame. And they build these cars in like a day or two. So by all estimations, that car should be built by the end of the week. And it looks like, then of course it takes time. They have to ship it, and there's a lot of other there's things that they have to do to get the car to the dealership. But right there on my tracking thing, it says that the car should be here by about October 14th. That's the estimated delivery date. So a little over a month, basically, 5 weeks. That's not very long. And I will hopefully be one of the first influencers. Obviously, we've got, Bill Goldberg got his already, Jay Leno, guys like that. But I should hopefully be one of the first, guys, influencer people that gets one of these cars to drag race it. Now, that being said, I have a little bit of a complicating factor. So I'm kind of trying to watch these comments as they're coming in. For some weird reason, and I don't know why, my sticker on my Demon has gone up. I released a video talking all about my spec on my car. But just today, the dealer sent me something by my request, and it's the exact same. I haven't changed anything with the build of my car. I signed a contract for a certain amount of money, but somehow the car has gone up another $12,000 in price. It's not the dealership's doing. The dealership didn't add anything to this. This is from Dodge. I literally have the build sheet. Dealership's not charging me anything extra. I don't know why my sticker is going up and up and up, but it's to the point now where the car is right on the verge, at least for me, of being almost prohibitively expensive. I hate to say that, and some people will say, "Oh, well, some people are paying 200." Yeah, that's fine. Those people have a lot more money than I do. I don't have it. So I really wanted to get this for you guys. But the clear thing, or what is evident now, is the fact that I will not be getting 2 new cars for the channel. I obviously ordered the Dark Horse. I ordered the Demon. There is no way I can afford a $70-something thousand Dark Horse and a $120,000 Demon. That doesn't even include the taxes. So I can't be wrapped up in that much overhead for the channel. I could probably do one or the other. I'm hoping to still do one or the other. If the Demon keeps getting more and more expensive, I won't be able to do that at all. So I'm a little bit worried. I'm kind of upset because I don't blame my dealership. It's nothing they did. And I'm trying to understand kind of what's going on in terms of why my price keeps going up, because that's not the contract that I signed. The contract for my car was 106 grand. I didn't add a crazy amount of stuff to my car, and now it's almost 120 grand. That's without tax. And we're getting up into a range where I'm starting to feel pretty uncomfortable. Yes, the car is awesome. Yes, I still want to do it for the channel, but I still have to finance this thing, guys. I don't have 120 grand laying around, and I wasn't going to make that big of a down payment between you and I. So I've got to figure out how I'm going to make this work. I feel like I do okay, but at the same time, that's a lot of money. So I'm going to have to really get creative. I still have not sold my Mustang. That's the other complicating piece of it. So guys, it's starting to look like I have to either make a decision on just the Dark Horse or just the Demon. Obviously, I think the Demon is the better choice. You guys know me. I'm a drag racer. I love the Dark Horse. I've been seeing some content on the Dark Horse, and it has not, I don't even know how to put this. The Dark Horse, on what I've seen so far, has not overly impressed me. It remains to be seen on the Demon, but I feel like I'm one of the guys that might stand a pretty good shot at getting that Demon to run a serious number. I hope so. I want to be that guy. I'm willing to put in the time to learn the car. Hopefully, with my experience level, I'll be able to do something with the car to, get out there and give some of these cars a fit, like the Plaid and SF90 and some of the fastest cars out there. And the Demon, I think the Demon can do it. The Dark Horse is also a special car. Is it as special as the most powerful muscle car ever made and the true last call? To me, no, it's not. So I feel like that is that's the thing to do. I'm just a little bit worried in terms of why my price keeps going up. The gas guzzler tax went up 1,600. The price of the car jumped up another 10,000 on the Demon package. It said like the Demon package, it went from like basically like 11, 12,000 to over 20,000, and I can't make any sense out of it. So I don't know if something's amiss or whatever, but like I said, I need to kind of figure this out with my dealership, and because that's not the contract that I signed. Um, so hopefully we'll get it figured out. You know, it's just one of those things I'm a little bit worried about. So I'm being very transparent with you guys. It's something that's on the back of my, you know, it's it's in the back of my mind. Like there's only so much money I can finance on this car. Um, and I don't want to put myself in a terrible financial situation to do this car because I still want to be able to do things with the car. I want to go race it. I want to be able to add stuff to it from direct connection. And I have plans, big plans. Like I said, I'm working with Recaro, Magnaflow. I mean, we've got all sorts of plans for the car. Um, but I have to be. It's clear now that with everything that's going on, especially with interest rates being what they are, which are insane, that the dark horse, I just don't think I can do it. And I hope that doesn't disappoint too many folks out there because I really need two cars for the channel, but I don't think a $70,000 dark horse makes sense anymore. Um, Maybe something else that's half the price makes more sense. We'll see. So anyway, the guys, that's where I'm at with this, and it's just something I've been kind of thinking about, praying about. I really wanted to do both cars. It's just so much overhead, and with the car, the Demon getting more and more expensive, and it's the car that I really want. Not that I don't want the dark horse. I think it's going to be fantastic. It's just I just don't see a way to make that work financially. That's me being transparent with you guys. So let's see here. Joe says UNOC Motivator will carry the D170 torch. So I do have a little bit of other news. Let me see. Aaron, what did he say? Or let's see, or kick up your OnlyFans subscription fees. Aaron is always talking about my OnlyFans, which does not exist, by the way. So, Aaron, I'm starting to wonder if you have an OnlyFans. I'm wondering, and how many followers you have. Let's see. Get them. Aaron says get them both and see if you can sell the Mustang for some profit to cover the Demon cost. So the truth of the matter is, I need to sell the Mustang right away because I already took out a small loan on a little Kia Forte. It's my little daily. I haven't showed you guys on the channel, but because it's not really a performance car, I just got that car to have something other to drive. I'm not daily driving the Demon, and I wasn't going to daily drive the Mustang either. But I don't want 3 open autos, and then I have to go ask for almost a 6-figure loan. Um, I just don't see that working. So I really do need to sell the Mustang. So either tonight or tomorrow, the Mustang will officially be up for sale on Auto Trader. I'm going to try to get it on Car Gurus, and there's also an Instagram site called Street Car Market for highly modded cars, and the car will be up there. If you search Tampa, Florida, you should be able to find the car. Sleeper twin turbo Mustang. I was really kind of hoping one of my subscribers would buy the car because it is just wicked, and the car is fantastic. But I just don't have. I need to unload the car because you guys know I've got other stuff coming in, new stuff for the channel. It doesn't make that car any less awesome. So I'm kind of hoping that somebody buys it. I feel like I'm not asking a crazy amount of money for what that car is. Matter of fact, I think it's going to be a steal essentially for what that car is. So anyway, something to think about there, guys. Thank you guys for all these super chats as well. I'm trying to make sure I got everybody in here. Let's see, who else have I missed? Marco Jordan, RacerX, get you a Demon 170. That's the plan. Justin Morgan, that's easy on the dark horse. LOL on the dark horse, what he says. Carrie's saying, what? No price protection. Well, that's kind of what I'm wondering. Did I avoid the hurricane? Asks Aaron. I did. Yes. The Hurricane Ian last year went south of Tampa. And then this year, Hurricane Adalia went north of us to the Big Bend area. And Tampa just continues to kind of skirt through and get very fortunate. I don't want to jinx it, knock on wood. But as of right now, Tampa seems to be doing well. Matter of fact, we had a lot of rain from that storm, but no crazy wind really to speak of. Matter of fact, I think Ian was probably worse in terms of wind. We had no down trees where I am. It was actually really good. So Aaron, great question. I was going to address that actually tonight, but you beat me to it with your super chat. So thank you very much, buddy. I really appreciate that. Let's see here. What is Greg saying? WTF? I gotta look back at this here. It says, let's see. Definitely not, says Dark Horse. Let's see. I'm some of these comments. Let's see here. Alex saying Camaro seems better. I'm not gonna lie. I actually considered getting a little Camaro LT1 and like a manual car, and for like half the price of the Dark Horse, and then building that car, just having some fun with it. Never done a Camaro on my channel. Yes, I've owned a Camaro in the past, and the car was fun. I know a lot of you guys don't necessarily care too much about the Camaro, but they are actually great cars. That LT1 engine is fantastic, and I mean, you can do some basic things to that car and make it fun. But I think a like a little supercharged Camaro LT1 with some headers on it and some goodies in a manual would be an absolute blast to drive, because they don't weigh very much. They're like 3,600 pounds. It doesn't have to have a ton of bells and whistles for me, as long as it's fast and fun to drive. So I mean, that's another thing that I could do for the channel. We'll see. I mean, I've been giving some thought, but I just don't. And here's the sad thing. I think the Dark Horse is actually going to be in like the next week to my dealership. So I'm like I said, it's become pretty clear that that is just probably not going to happen. And I hate, like I said, I hope that really doesn't disappoint too many folks, because I put it out there that I was going to get it, but these circumstances keep changing. I thought the interest rates were going to come down, as I mentioned. And I also thought that the Demon was going to be one price. It seems to be getting more and more expensive. And I just can't make the numbers make sense, guys. I want to, but 70 grand is a lot of money for a 5.0 Mustang. It really is. I was going to try and swing it, and I can't make it make sense right now in my head. So anyway, Alex saying the Camaro seems better. Winehouse Dark Horse is not that unique. I saw my buddy Stang Mode put out a video with the Shelby GT350 versus the Dark Horse. And of course, one is 500 horse, one is 520, like 29 horsepower, I believe. But the Shelby, still being the older car and the less expensive car, actually, both manuals, of course. So there's a lot of driver piece to it as well. But they actually like switched, and the Shelby basically came out on top almost basically every time. So I don't know. I mean, with the twin intakes and all the kind of stuff that the Dark Horse has working for it, I'm a little surprised that it doesn't do a little more. It's still a lot of it's still a lot of bang for the buck in terms of power per liter. Because remember, it's only a 5 liter engine, so there's still a lot going on there. But yeah, it's just one of those things. I've got to really give it some thought. So Aaron, let's see here. I think I got Aaron's super chat. Let me jump down and see who else I've got here. Eric says he's not disappointed on the Dark Horse. Get the Demon 170, buddy. I'm with you. Tell the Dark Horse to race the Exorcist Camaro. Oh my goodness. Let's see here. Goodbye, Dodge. Let's see. Dodge eats its own. RIP Dodge. Let's see. W for the win. Thoughts on the Hurricane V6 that might be coming out. So I do have another video that I want to release on the Hurricane. The guys from Direct Connection actually sent me some messages on that, in terms of how much power that actually makes per liter. And it's not even close compared to a lot of what's out there and a lot of what Mopar currently has. Yes, I realize it doesn't sound the same, but in terms, I keep telling everybody, in terms of capability. But there's also another thing coming down the pipe called the Cat X. And that is kind of what I want to focus on a little bit in an upcoming video. So I think you guys will be very impressed with this. I don't know that much about it, but it's going to be impressive. We'll put it that way. So anyway, I mean, these turbo applications, some of them are they're incredible. They really are. So let's jump down. I want to get some more comments, guys. I'm just kind of picking random comments here. Let me jump up. What's my man Sovereign's? Oh, he's talking to Carrie. It seems extended to 2024. Not sure. RacerX dropped a video on that a little bit ago. There's K9X coming over to say hi, guys. Let's see here. You want to come say hi real quick? Huh? Don't knock my computer over. Come here. Up here. There you are. You go say hi to everybody? Everybody's over here. Nope. All right. I'll get some more comments in 1 second. You always want to steal the show, don't you? Yes, you do. Good boy. Anyway, you go lay down. Good boy. So let's see who else we got here. Juan saying join late. What happened with the 170? So the 170 is still coming. Like I said, the 14th of October right now is what it says is a tentative delivery date. I do believe that my build it did get pushed. Um, so that there's that piece of it. Now, as was just mentioned, I think was just mentioned, the Hellcats will be sticking around for 2024 based on everything that I've seen, and much to my surprise. And I thought it was a little bit odd, but the TRX and the Durango Hellcat look like they're going to stick around for one more year before they go the way of the wind. Obviously, we know our Chargers and Challengers. This is it, right? At the end, December 2023, that's the end of the road for the Hellcats, for the 6.4, and as far as I know, it's the 5.7 as well. They are continuing to make the Pentastar V6 moving forward. I believe the minivan's still going to have that. They may still have some other things. So we'll see. Now, I think the Hurricane is going to make a big impact in terms of what's going to go in a lot of the Ram stuff. It's going to go into a fair amount of the Jeep stuff. I feel like the Jeeps are going to get a lot of the Hurricane 4. I feel like the Rams will get the high output. Actually probably get the standard output Hurricane, but they may opt to put the high output Hurricane in some of those as well. The Cat 3 makes 550 horsepower, which is pretty impressive. The Cat X, it will be a beast. We'll put it that way. I don't want to go out into too much detail because, like I said, I want to talk a lot about that in an upcoming video. And real quick, it's actually a really good segue. We're 36 minutes in. I'm going to grab some more. I'm your man on Stang, says Stephen Rapp. I love it. Real quick, the upcoming videos that I have. So tomorrow, I'm going to go try and film 2 videos for you guys. One of them is on a Bentley Continental. I've never reviewed one of these, but my dealership, my guys over at Stingray, I talked to them today, and they were like, "Dude, you should do a review on it. Just go check it out." It is a really unique blend of power and luxury. It's super expensive. Don't get me wrong; it's a lot of money. It's not for your average person. But I've never done a review on one, and I thought, you know what? Why not? Let's do a short review on the Bentley. I've always wanted to review a Bentley. I mean, why not? So I'm going to go review the Bentley Continental tomorrow. And finally, tried to do 2 reviews on this, and it never seemed to materialize. I'm going to get one on the Lamborghini Anus, which is Urus. I'm sorry, that's just what I tend to call it. So anyway, that one, the Lamborghini SUV. I'm curious to see what that thing really drives like. It's one of those things that I'm just, it's a curiosity for me. Would I ever buy an Anus? Probably not. But I'm gonna go see what it drives like, and I'm gonna review it. And the one that I'm gonna review tomorrow is crazy looking. I'm just gonna put it to you that way. And so 2 videos I'm gonna film for you guys tomorrow, and then I think that I've got another one planned for Friday. I'm hoping I can get this put together. But I'm actually going to take the new Dodge Hornet, and I'm going to run it down to the Alfa Romeo store, which is down the street from my Dodge store. And I'm literally going to line these 2 things up side by side. And we're going to look at those 2 cars. And we're going to see just how similar they really are. I'm curious. I want to line those 2 things up literally right next to each other. And I want to see every little change that they made on those. And I would love to compare the 2 of them. I'd like to drive the 2 of them just to see if there's a difference in how they drive, or if they are literally identical in basically every way and they drive exactly the same. I don't know. I'm gonna go see. So I'm hoping to put that video together for you guys as well. And I'm also still trying to get a review on the Super B wide body. My dealership has the narrow body one. That's not the one I want to review for you guys. I want to do the wide body with the bigger tires. And there's a reason. So I'll talk about that all later. But I think that would be a pretty cool review. So those are just some of the videos that I have hopefully coming up for you guys here soon. My content has been really light lately, guys. Aaron, what's he say? Lots of chatter about the Banshee being offered with an internal combustion. Have I heard anything? No, I have not. Now, I had several people tell me that they thought that that could be a thing. As I mentioned in the past, I feel like that could be a serious undertaking to try and make the same body and the same chassis work for both internal combustion and um, an EV, right? So because they're just made so different. Now, maybe Dodge thought about that from the very get go in terms of how they designed everything, but there's just so many differences between the way those two vehicles are designed. And even with most of the platforms out there, and I got some comments, right? Hey, no, they already do this. Kia does this, and they simply take this and they make it an EV. If you really look at the nuts and bolts of it and the way those vehicles are designed, really from the ground up, they're very different. So you just have to kind of keep that in mind when you look at those. So I don't know. I'm interested to see if they can do it. I think a lot of people sort of speculated it could be an ICE offering as well. I don't know if the Banshee will be internal combustion. I don't think that's how they designed it initially, but who knows? I mean, Dodge is capable of doing some amazing things. When I talked to the people at the build plant, I was really impressed with everything that I heard. So they can. Could they do it? Probably. Would it be prohibitively expensive? That is a question for the bean counters, right? For the folks that really know the logistics of what all they have to do to change over an entire assembly line, to do it completely different. So I don't know, guys. What do you think? What do you think? Is that something that they could do? Do you think they could go for an internal combustion Banshee? Would you buy one? Would you look at one? Would you be more apt to be somebody that bought a Banshee if it had a Hurricane inline six that made 550 horsepower? Would you be on board with that? I would. I want to get your comments on that real quick, guys. Let's see here. Break of speed. Have a good night, everybody. Paul, I agree with your decision on not buying the Mustang. The 170 would be amazing. Thank you, buddy. I really appreciate that. And I hope you have a good evening. Thank you again for the support, my friend. Let's see here. Who else did I miss? Right now, guys, by the way, I think my man uh, Greg Anderson has got the lead on this. And of course, Black Ghost, I think, has the exact same size super chat on the mini Racer X wall decor that I'm going to sign personally and send out. So I think it's $50 right now is the biggest super chat we have on the board. And the very last one I received was from Greg, which is super cool. So anyway, guys, just thought I would put that out there. Let me jump down and see some other comments here. What does Ardell say? I would if it was reasonably priced. Sovereign Knight, one of the sexiest Dodges is the 68 B body Charger. I do like that car. Carlos says Dodge has been driving a drag rail car and direct or indirect connection. Whoops, where did that go? There it is. Indirect connection paint job with the Hurricane Straight Six. Yes, I have seen that car. I saw it run at the Roadkill Nights event, and it was pretty underwhelming. I think Demonology and I talked about that, and yeah, I think that I definitely think that it is. It's just one of those things that they're going to have to really get the bugs worked out of that engine. It sounded a lot more quiet than what I thought, and I always think of the drag pack as being a missile. That was a Hurricane engine that has not been really, it hasn't been turned up. It hasn't had a lot done to it, and I think there's just some kinks that need to be worked out with that car. And that's why it looked a little bit underwhelming at the drag strip on Woodward Avenue. So anyway, guys, something to think about there. My man Black Ghost jumping in with another $9.99. I think actually that puts Black Ghost in the lead, if I'm not mistaken, with $60. So that's pretty cool. So, and I love, when I saw when I saw Gregory up there at the Roadkill Nights event, he told me about some of the cool stuff he has coming together. And boy, he has got some really neat plans coming up. Obviously, we have a new home for the original Black Ghost, but I think he's got some other stuff going that people will be very impressed with when it all comes together. So I don't want to give away all of his secrets. He's got a lot of stuff working behind the scenes, but really neat to see that. So also, thank you for the super chat, buddy. So really good stuff. Oh, let me see what else we got here. Oh, JB's Garage jumping in there. Is that, am I even getting these? Let me look and see. Oh, hang on one second, guys. I'm trying to make sure I get all my super chats in here. Yeah, JB's Garage. Thank you for the super chat, buddy. I appreciate that very much. Thank you. Let's see. What does Harold say? I'll just put my money into my 70 C10 two-door square box. Get her done. That's how I always know Harold's messages. He always says, get her done at the end. I love that. Let me jump back up here. Just Larry, still have my 21 V6 let's see, Challenger Blacktop. Nothing wrong with that. Just take good care of that thing. 392 reviews. Talk about the Dark Horse wheel horsepower numbers. So, you know, the Dark Horse wheel horsepower numbers were kind of what I expected. They did not overwhelm me. Of course, they will be different on a manual car than they would be on an automatic, on a 10-speed car. So, I mean, you know, a lot of it depends on the dyno. It depends on the DA. I mean, yes, it gets corrected. If you see them on a dyno jet SAE corrected, you know, those numbers are basically about what I expected for a manual car. But the Dark Horse has not really overwhelmed me with everything I've seen so far. I guess maybe I was hoping for just a little bit more. I know there's some adjustability and, like, you know, in the suspension and all that kind of stuff. That's pretty unique to the Dark Horse. But I just, the more I look at that car, I just don't know if it's worth $70,000. Now, is the Demon 170 worth, you know, 106 or even 110 or whatever? Yeah, I think it is, because I mean that car makes double the power. Plus, it's got this really, really complex trans brake in it. Everything on that car has been basically redesigned. I mean, yes, it looks like the 2018 Demon. It looks similar, doesn't have the wide body flares in the front of it, but that car is, I mean, almost everything on that car is new and redesigned and better than the original Demon, which was already absolutely fantastic. So the car is going to be a monster. You know, I can't wait to see what it will do. Obviously, it's not impervious to DA and track conditions and all that kind of stuff like any other traditional race car. Obviously, we know the EV stuff doesn't care about that stuff. So it's going to have its hands full with the Plaid. And it's going to have its hands full with some of the other stuff that's out there, Lucid Air and all that crap. But we'll see what it will do. I mean, I want to be the guy to go check it out and see what it's capable of. I want to wait for some good air to give the car a good chance, get some seat time in it. At this juncture, I'm really hoping to get the thing bought. So I need somebody to buy my Mustang, guys. So that's where we're at with that. Let's see here. Fearless 13 took delivery of my 23 Super Stock in May. Daily drive a 2016 Scat Pack Shaker with 135,000 miles on. Nothing wrong with that. At least you're living it. Boy, you're living the Mopar life right there. Driving the Scat Pack daily, and he's got a Super Stock, which is a beast, in the garage. That is awesome. Doyle says, let's see, they can stick the EVs in their garage. I like how he worded that. Let's see here. Who else? Fearless says, love the channel. Thank you, buddy. I really appreciate that. Tom says, no matter what you decide, I will follow you. Thank you very much, Tom. I really appreciate that, buddy. That is fantastic. Let's see. Chris saying, is the Durango Hellcat worth the price? And what about the price increase for 2024? So I did touch on that in my recent videos. You know, it's one of those things that I don't know. Probably not. I don't know how a nice way to say it. The TRX is going way up in price, and so is the Durango. I think both of them are more than $10,000 in terms of price increase. It's a lot. And the cars were already really expensive. I recently did a review, and I had a Durango Hellcat, and the thing was $108,000 already. That's a 23. That hasn't gone through the price jump that the 2024s are going to see. So I realize limited production numbers, but I mean, these things are going to be 120. I mean, a Durango Hellcat will cost you, and from a sticker perspective, it will cost you as much as a Demon 170 or more. Let's put it that way. And the same with the TRX. I mean, a well-optioned TRX is going to approach $120,000. That is a lot of money. So just Think about that for 1 second. Now, really quick, KB Gun 1984 jumping in with the $100 super chat, and of course now takes the lead on the mini Racer X wall decor that I ordered. So and it's actually, this thing's pretty nice. It's I like it. So hopefully you guys, one of you guys will get this thing, and you'll really like it as well. Like I said, I'm going to put my personal touch on it before I send it out. But wow, KB Gun 1984 throwing down the gauntlet, and fantastic. Thank you for the super chat. And he says, save this for the fuel in the Demon 170. I'm definitely definitely going to need it. Oh man, and of course there's Black Ghost jumping in, my man Gregory jumping in with another $50 super chat. What are you up to right now? He's like 110, I think. So Black Ghost has the advantage right now over KB Gun's big old super chat, and I will use that money for the fuel. I'm going to need it because that thing will go through a ton of fuel. Honestly, guys, that is a car that I'm probably going to do maybe a few car meets with. I'll take the car out, obviously, to the track, as you guys know and would expect. But I really won't put a ton of miles on that Demon. I mean, it would be silly to do that. It would be silly for me to go and rack a ton of miles on it. The hard part for me is I'm a car guy. I like to drive these cars. I don't like them to just sit and be paperweights. So I like to use them for what they were originally intended to do. And when I have a car like that, I want to get out and I want to really enjoy it. You're paying that much money for the thing, you might as well enjoy it. So I don't know. We'll see. I mean, my whole mindset with this car is to be, to use it for content, to use it for racing, to go to some car shows so people can see the car the way it's supposed to be, the way it's intended, and maybe once in a while just take it out on a really nice weekend day where it's not going to rain. So we'll see. But the car will spend a fair amount of time in the garage, and I'm hoping I can get a lot of neat content with it. I would love to just go out, see how the thing runs on the street, get some reaction videos. I've got a huge list of potential content I could make with the car that would be a ton of fun. And I really would love an opportunity to get a new platform and give you guys content that nobody else has done yet. So that's my goal, right? That's my next step in my evolution here. So anyway, thank you guys very much for the super chats. I didn't see Gregor. Did you have anything else on this super chat that you just threw down? No, he's just got. I love he's got the Black Ghost on there. It looks awesome. So anyway, very very cool. Boy, I am. Guys, I'm going to be honest with you. I have not been. I still have 228 people on. I would love to get to 300 likes before we jump off here tonight, guys. If you guys would hit thumbs up for me, help me get to 300 likes tonight. I would really appreciate it. I think we'd be so solid if we could hit that number. You guys have been very, very generous on your super chats tonight as well, so I really do appreciate it. Let's see, Matty SRT E86 Curtis. Oh, he's talking to, I think, somebody else. Let's see here. Boosted Hemi E85 is 280 in North Carolina. Hey, nothing wrong with that. You got some really good E85 there. Oh, let's see here. Where are we at? 260. So let me jump down and get some more comments here. Oh, the one thing with E85 is you just burn through it so fast. Matty SRT says he's priced out of the market now. Matty SRT is always in the market. He's always in the running. Let's see here. Ben saying, on another note, my 392 2022 is experiencing a ton of issues. Let's see, new radio, car alarm going off, electrical shorts. I'm told by Dodge engineers it's a wider issue. I have not even heard of that. I'm glad you mentioned that. Wow, that's kind of a bummer. Hopefully they get that sorted for you. And if it's a wider issue, I'm kind of wondering what the heck is going on. What I was going to tell you guys is, with everything going on with obviously Mama X, all that kind of stuff like that, I probably look just a little bit tired. I haven't really been getting enough sleep at night, if I'm honest. Just been kind of, and I haven't been getting out as much content. To be honest, I only have put out 4 videos in the last 3 weeks since I've talked to you guys. Which we'll talk about here in just a second. But yeah, man, tonight after we're done with this live, I think I'm going to have to turn in and get a little bit of extra rest because, man, it's been a little bit tough. Really quick, guys, I'm going to get some more comments in just a second. I want to talk a little bit about. Let me make sure I got everybody here. The last couple videos that I did put out were the direct connection updates. So I talked a lot about stage kits. I know so many of you guys were really pissed off that they weren't going to offer stage kits for the 6.4. It's basically just like I thought. I did not think they were going to do. Initially, they were talking about development. They did look into it, and the juice just was not worth the squeeze for the 6.4. They just couldn't make a lot of power, and what they could make was basically prohibitively expensive. I mean, the 6.4 comes out of the box relatively optimized. Not to say you can't add power to those cars, a lot of you guys have, but it's typically not that much unless you add a power adder and do some other things to it. And as Sovereign Knight just says, the 6.4 is already a beast. It absolutely is. Um, and it makes sense to me. The Dodge guys just weren't able to make a stage kit that made sense for the money. Um, if you're going to pay, $5 grand, would you go out? Would you pay $5 grand for your car to make 20 horsepower? Most people, the answer is no. Whereas with a boosted application like a Hellcat, you simply do a pulley change the tune a little bit, and you can make 100 really easy. And that's just the name of the game. And turbos, you don't even have to do hardly anything. You just tune the things, and they start making big power because those things always come out watered down from the factory, and they are just so incredibly capable, literally with just the right tuning and fueling. Um, let alone if you start throwing downpipes at them, bigger turbos, all that kind of stuff. I mean, those things can absolutely be monsters. So fully expect Dodge to come out with stage kits for the Hurricanes once they start going in a lot of vehicles. And those cars will absolutely be monsters. And I think that's going to partly be what will be so marketable about the direct connection stage kits is when you start getting Hurricane engines in a lot of different vehicles, you're going to be able to just tune the thing and it's going to make a ton of difference. So there is that piece of it. It's not lost on me. I get it. Still love the Hemis, guys. I love the way they sound. I love the torque, all that good stuff. It's just, as I mentioned before, you have to evolve as a company, right? So Dodge, it was either you evolve or die. We've talked at length about why they've been forced to go the way they're going. A lot of it has to do with just the external pressures from entities like the EPA and a lot of our government entities coming down on car manufacturers, and that's why we're seeing this big swing. Um, it is what it is. I don't have a political channel. I don't go down that rabbit hole, but we've seen the changes that were made, and it is what it is. And Dodge has to follow suit. It only makes sense. I mean, look at you can't pay out billions of dollars to your competitor every year and expect to make profit. Doesn't make sense. So anyway, we'll go. We'll just talk about that. Let's see here. Who else have I seen in here? Sovereign Knights. Always talking to about the Cat X. Let's see here. JMAT 904. I've seen people do power adders to scats. It's possible. You can do power adders to scats. The lamb rings don't really like it. There's some other kind of weaknesses with the scat pack with the 6.4. You actually gain a little more per mod with the 5.7 than you do the 6.4. That's just part of it because the 6.4 comes out more optimized. So it's not that they can't be done, but typically if you go anything over like 6.5 pounds, those engines tend to have a bad day. And that's the truth of it. It's what I've always told you guys. I've seen it time and time and time again. It's the same thing all the tuners will tell you. So they're limited. So it's not that you can't throw a power adder on there. You certainly can, but you need to be very careful with the amount of boost you throw at those engines. They're not Coyote engines, guys. Coyotes will handle all sorts of boost. They're different. The design of the engine's different, all that good stuff. I mean, I even talked about it with the lead engineer over the Hemi program just about a month ago, right? When I was up there at Roadkill Nights, not even. And, they realized that there are some shortcomings with that design. It is what it is, So the Hurricane, not so much. It's basically almost like a fully built engine in that thing. So I know a lot of people don't like it, but you want to talk about some capability. When you talk about the built internals on that thing, the rotating assembly, everything about it is made to make big power. So there's that piece of it. Let me see. I also put out another video about why I sold my Hellcat and my Scat Pack for a Mustang. And a lot of people, a lot of people were upset by that. And hopefully you guys understand if you watch the video, and a lot of people did, that video got a fair amount of traction. A lot of people wondered why, and I explained it all in the video as in terms of why. Now, you guys, most of you guys probably already know. We talked about it on this, but yeah, that's the whole big reason why is I needed to do something different for the channel. My Mopar is really, the content was starting to kind of dry up in terms of just doing new things, and I needed something new for the channel. I needed to continue to grow the channel, and that's just what made sense for me to do. Really quick, my man KB Gun 1984 jumping in with another $50 super chat. He's up to $150. Wow, KB Gun jumping in. And passing my man Gregory Black Ghost. Wow, he's throwing down the gauntlet tonight. So that is so funny. That is super cool. Thank you guys very, very much. I really appreciate it. So the other video that I put out, must do mods for the manual Mopars. Did you guys think that was cool? So many of you guys have been asking me to put something out there in terms of manual stuff. I don't do enough manual content. Well, guys, I went ahead and gave you some mods you can do for your manual. Really, it's 3 basic mods, really easy ones that make the manual so much better in the Mopar. And if you do those 3 simple things, that car is so much more enjoyable to drive. It's not that it's not enjoyable to drive, but it just makes it better. And so if you haven't seen that, if you drive a manual Mopar, go check it out. It's a really short, easy video, and it just gives you some ideas on what to do with the manual. I got to drive a really nice shakedown edition car in the manual, the all black one. And it's just a fun little video. And the only other video that I put out for you guys was on the Hellcat sticking around. Of course, we know the Durango and the TRX, like I mentioned. And guys, that was about it. I mean, I've been struggling a little bit for content. Like I said, I have some other things planned for you guys. I do want to mention something really quick before I forget, and I'll get back to comments here. If you think your car, if you're local to Tampa or you're coming through and you think your car would be a good candidate to be in a video, one of my videos on my main channel, then let me know. Send me something on Instagram. I'm trying really hard to get caught up on my Instagram messages, guys. I know I'm a little bit behind. It's just I've had a lot going on. So, but I will get to you. And I want to start doing more subscriber interaction videos. I think those are a lot of fun. I've done a few of them now, and they're fun to do. I really like getting out there and looking at subscribers' cars and driving them and just doing that sort of thing. So if you've got some really unique stuff going on with your car that would make it worthy of maybe me checking it out and doing some content on it, let me know. Send me a message and maybe we can meet up and we can do it. I think that'd be great. And the other thing is, don't be afraid to send me a message, guys. Some of you guys are really good, like Aaron and Sovereign Knight and Nachu and all those guys. Like you guys send me all sorts of like video ideas. Hey, why don't you try this or this, or here's an article, look at this. And that makes a big difference for me because a lot of times I'm like, hey, you know what? This is actually something people should know. And I'll make a video. And I could really use, you guys' feedback. And so anyway, I just want to put it out there that I do value when you guys send me things. There is Sovereign Knight, my man, right on point, showing you guys my Instagram link. I know I don't post a lot to Instagram anymore, but I still look at the messages and stuff. Who knows? Maybe I'll post more at some point. But anyway, definitely reach out. Don't be afraid to reach out to me, like I said, with video ideas, or if you think you might want to be in one of my videos and your car is something that would be cool for everybody to check out. You've got some really unique things going on with it from a performance perspective. I would love to see it. So anyway, food for thought there. I just want to mention that. Let me jump back into some more comments. I've got just a few more minutes right now. Wow, we have got we have got all sorts of stuff going on right now. My man KB Gun 1984 is winning this race for the RacerX wall decor, the special 101 that I'm personally going to sign and send out later this week. So very cool. My man Black Ghost been super supportive as well, of course. And of course, all you guys, several of you guys have donated and done super chats tonight. I really do appreciate that. So let me jump down and see who else I've got. Mr. PFF Flyer. Oh, he's talking to at 392. Oh man. Oh, my man Black Ghost just could not be outdone. He just jumps in there. RacerX, are you going to SEMA? course, I did see my man Black Ghost at SEMA last year as well. He came by and I signed something for him. Yes, I do plan to go to SEMA most likely this year. I think MagnaFlow is going to have me back. Matter of fact, I need to call MagnaFlow again, talk to Rich, and see what the plan is there. But we'll see. We'll see about that. So I don't know for certain, but I do think I probably will be back out at SEMA this year. And, if anything, it's just to network and to say hi to people. I'll probably do another autograph thing, which I loved last year. I had so many people there and we got pictures. And man, I had a good time. I really did. It was exhausting, but I had a really good time. So, anyway, we'll definitely keep in touch on that. Keep me posted. If you're going to be there as well. And of course, Black Ghost has now just once again trumped everybody at he's all the way up to 210, passing KB Gun 1984. That's 150. You guys are awesome tonight, man. I really appreciate it. A lot of very generous folks in the super chats tonight. So thank you guys very, very much for that. Let's see. I love. I'm watching everybody's comments come through, and oh, look at my man, Black Battle Cat jumping in here as well. Oh man, you know, I didn't even know Battle Cat was on tonight. But Black Battle Cat is a good buddy of mine. I've raced his car before. He's got a monster Charger. This is before he put us on the car. And, I don't know how much power. How much power does your car make now, Black Battle Cat? It makes a lot. Like he's getting nasty. It would make my old Hellcat Charger look slow. Let's put it that way. And he just jumped in with $100 super chat as well. Of course, if we look at the cumulative total, my man Black Ghost is still winning everything at 210 total dollars. And so we got to probably lean towards Black Ghost, but Black Battle Cat throwing down. And I don't know if anybody's going to be able to beat 210. That's amazing. But anyway, guys, thank you very much, Black Battle Cat. And let me see. Did he say anything else on here? I thought he just basically just sent it through, buddy. I really appreciate the supply. Haven't talked to you in a while. Make sure you give me a call here, maybe this week. So anyway, but I hope your car is running good, by the way, as well. So monster Hellcat, Black Battle Cat. Let's see who else. Oh, Mr. Pickle says, "What's up, Rob?" He's saying hello. Fearless 13 to prevent the timing from being pulled, says Fearless 13. Oh, I see what he's talking about. He's talking about the message from above. 707 is what he's saying. Look at KB Gun jumping in. KB Gun jumping up to 200. So KB Gun is still getting outgunned by $10. Oh man, you guys are having like a bidding war. It's really it's pretty cool. So anyway, thank you guys, man. You guys are awesome tonight. I'm sitting here watching. Oh, now he jumped in with another one. He's at 220. I'm having a hard time keeping track of all this. So KB Gun is now at 220, and my man Black Ghost is at 210. Oh, KB Gun and Black Ghost are throwing down the night, and it's so fun to watch, you guys. I'm having a really good time. We did this on one other live years ago. You guys that have been with me a long time, you probably remember this, but I think it might have been James Photos, and there were some other guys, some of my hardcore guys. Oh, Black Battle Cat. Oh my gosh, Black Battle Cat just did 300. I can't even keep track of this. Black Battle Cat is now up to 300. Black Ghost is at 230. Oh my Lord, you guys are just, this is hilarious. I can't stop watching the bidding war going on right now. It's a lot of fun. Black Battle Cat, thank you very much, buddy, for the super chat. One of the biggest super chats I think I've ever had on my channel. Fantastic. Of course, a good buddy of mine as well. And of course, when we get that 170, man, if you ever get down to Florida, man, we got to make some content. That's the way it's going to work. I would love to see how it would stack up against your monster car. I don't even know if that 170 would beat that monster of a Charger that you built. But man, so that means that that Black Battle Cat is all the way up to 300. Black Ghost is at 230, and KB Gun is at 220. I know you guys are probably all cursing each other right now, but you know what, guys, I really do appreciate it. It's actually, you guys are all huge supporters of mine, and you guys are all just amazing, and I really do appreciate it. Let's see. YouTube takes half the money from the super chat. Well, the thing is that I did have Cash App, but it's like I can't do it on the lives the same way, and that's the problem. But he's right. Um, Black Ghost is not going to be outdone. Look at Black Ghost jumping in with the big old super chat. And thank you, buddy, very much. Gee whiz, you guys are killing me tonight. Black Ghost he is throwing down tonight with the super chats. And you guys really thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. And all of you guys, man, I'm gonna have to send y'all something. Something's got to give here. And Boosted Hemi says, "Did I win?" Oh, I love it. I love it. I'm just sitting here watching the comments come through. Everybody's having a good time watching the bidding war going on between my man Battle Cat and my supercharger just went out. It's at Bailey's. Oh man, that is a bummer because you had the big Whipple on there. I think, did you not? So keep us posted on your build. I'm sorry to hear that your supercharger went out because man, that car is just a monster. I believe he's got like a 420. So to tell you guys what's going on Battle Cat's car, 420. I believe it's a 426 Whipple with a bunch of wholesome goodness all over it. Built 426. I mean, the car is just a beast. And I don't know how much power he's making in that car. It's a lot. So anyway, let's see here. Yes, I have the Whipples. What he says. So, man. Curtis asking Black Battle Cat how he got his car to run. So there's a lot going on with Battle Cat's car. So anyway, guys, so my man Black Ghost, $330 is winning right now. He outbid everybody, including my man KB Gunn. Either way, I'm going to need all three of you guys to reach out to me on Instagram when you get a minute. I really do appreciate your generosity tonight, guys. Let me see here. Sovereign Knight says, thank you. Absolutely. Boosted Hemi won this contest. Yes, he did. So anyway, we got to 300 likes tonight, guys. Man, we've had such a good live. I want to just take a minute. Boosted Hemi says, yay. I want to reiterate a couple things because this is what I do at the end of all my lives. Once again, thank you very much for all of your prayers and well wishes in terms of all of the just messages you guys sent to Mama X. She has literally read all of them, and she was overwhelmed. When I say overwhelmed, like she was crying tears of happiness because of you guys. And I can't tell you what that means to me as just a person, as as an influencer, as really as part of this community. It means the world that you guys sent all those heartfelt messages to my mom. And what an amazing group of people you guys really are. So anyway, Black Battle Cat, not to be outdone. Oh, geez. 350 for Black Battle Cat with the lead. Oh, no. Black Ghost has got to be cursing himself right now. Wow. That is so funny. Sovereign Knight is laughing as well. Man, you guys have been amazing, really. But yeah, I did. I don't want to leave this live without telling you once again how much I really appreciate every single one of you guys, every message, everybody that took time out of their day to just say something nice and positive to my mom to help her continue this fight with cancer. It's been weighing on me heavy, guys. I'm not going to lie. Battle Cat, I'm using my car money here, X. Oh man, I don't know if Black Ghost is going to have something to say about that or not. We'll see. I might have to do something. At any rate, yeah. But thank you guys once again. Real quick, the decision people are asking me, I will reiterate. I have to make a decision between the Dark Horse and the Demon 170. My this price keeps going up, right? So I don't know why, but my price going up. I don't know what the deal is. I need to talk to my dealer, but there's no way I'm going to be able to afford both the Dark Horse at over $70,000 and the Demon, which is now approaching $120,000. Black Ghost. So you're going to have the money for the Demon. Oh my goodness gracious. Black Ghost is up to $430. Wow, Black Ghost, buddy, Gregory, thank you so much, my friend. You are the man. And Battle Cat, I'm gonna get with you, buddy. I don't know. Black Ghost is not. He's not having it tonight. And even my man KP Gunn, buddy, send me a message on Instagram. I need to. We'll have a chat. So, and all of you guys, thank you once again. This has been a lot of fun. Ditch both and go ZL11LE, says Joe. I'm not going to lie, that has crossed my mind. Not even a ZL1, like even just an SS1LE, like an LT1 car. There's a lot of different options. Black Ghost says you're welcome. You're the man, buddy. Um, but you know what, guys? I have to make a decision. I think the Demon is just that's where my heart is. I want to get back to drag racing. I feel like I can make so much cool content. Not that I can't with the Dark Horse. I just can't see spending 70 something thousand, probably 75,000 on that car by the time it's all said and done, when I've got to go out of pocket all this money for the Demon. And I mean, both those car payments would be massive. And I just don't have that much to go around, guys. It's just not feasible. So anyway, just something to consider. You know, I just want you guys to think about that, and it's something I've been thinking about. And hopefully, you guys won't be upset if I can't get the Dark Horse for the channel. But I'm really, really going to try everything I can to get the must. I'm sorry, the Demon. That's what I was trying to tell you. And I need to get rid of my Mustang, guys. When I say get rid of it, I want this to go out to a car enthusiast, somebody that loves cars, that loves going fast. I need to find the right buyer for my Mustang. The car is amazing. It is a missile, capable of being an absolute monster if you threw a short block and a built trans at it. So it's quite the car. I'll just put it that way. So I'm hoping it goes to a good home. My Hellcat, guys, as many of you may know, did not meet the same fate. It was a huge bummer. But this particular car, I would love to go to one of my subscribers, and I need somebody to come buy it on Auto Trader. I'm going to put it there tomorrow. Car Gurus, Streetcar Market. It should be all over those. If you guys want to reach out to me on Instagram, if you're interested in buying the car, shoot me a message. And like I said, I want to sell it to one of my subscribers before I sell it to somebody who's not. Obviously, that would be my preference. My man Drag Van, he says, well, the van is down until December. Crack the block. Oh no, on cylinder 5, going to sleeve it and find a new block for the 408 engine. Buddy, I am so sorry to hear that. Get that bad boy fixed up. I want to see you out there racing that ice cream van here again very, very soon, this time with a stronger engine. And it's always a bummer when our cars go down. I'm sorry to hear it, buddy, but I know you'll be back in the game here very, very soon. So thank you so much. He says Demon 170 as well. So appreciate it, guys. Wow, guys, I'm wearing out. Look at all these comments. What is a Mustang? Says faithful servant. What does Roy say? I come in late. What's up? So I just got done kind of summarizing everything. I need to hear from. Geez, right now the winner is Black Ghost. He was not going to be denied. Battle Cat, $350 in super chats as well. But anyway, guys, he'll get the mini RacerX wall decor, exactly like the one I have here, except for the writing in white versus red. I thought it popped more because I'm going to write in white right up here as well. And so as far as I know, it looks like my man Black Ghost is going to win tonight, which is so much fun. But you guys, real quick, any of you guys, super chats or not, whatever, you guys that support me, it means the world to me, all the support that you guys have for me each and every week. Man, it is fantastic. Did I miss a super chat, Drag Van? I am sorry. Let me jump up and make sure I didn't miss the super chat here. Let's see. I saw that one. What else did I miss here, guys? Let me see if I missed somebody. I do not want to miss a super chat. Black Ghost, that way you'll have the money for the Demon. I saw that one. Oh, wow. I don't think I missed a super chat. If I did, guys, I am so sorry. I had a lot of super chats come in tonight, and you guys have been unbelievably generous tonight. And I thank you very, very much. KB Gunn, reach out to me on Instagram, please. Give me a shout. I want to try and get you something. And also, obviously, my man, Black Battle Cat. You guys, thank you again very, very much. Now, I want to leave you with one quick thing. We still have 322 people on tonight. We had 171, but we had 322 likes. We had a really, really good live tonight. Let's see here, Mustang Week. Oh, that's right. We do have Mustang Week going on this week as well. I forgot about that. The Demon 170 is much more exclusive, even though we have Mustang Week. So, I mean, that seems to be the general consensus. I think a lot more people want to see me in the Dark Horse. I'm sorry, not the dark horse, in the demon over the dark horse. And I realize I have a huge Mopar contingent, and that's to be expected. And I do want to still get something else for the channel, as I mentioned. I got to do what makes sense, guys. So at any rate, I want to leave you with one last thought. Like I said, I've been a little bit stressed out lately with everything going on in my personal life, and I know we all kind of go through our trials and tribulations. And it helped me to kind of read some of your comments about some of the tough times that you guys have had. And we all need to just kind of lean on each other. I can't even watch the news anymore, guys, without just absolutely getting depressed. It's upsetting to me, all the shootings and all the things happening in the world. And I just want to stress that I appreciate each and every one of you guys. I see all the comments you guys put. I know I don't always get a chance to respond to all of them, but I read comments like crazy, guys. And I really do appreciate when you guys weigh in, the support you guys show, not only for me, but for each other in this community. And we're all just car folks, and we have that common bond. And in a crazy world where you see all this road rage and you see all this things happening that are really unjust and just terrible, sometimes it's good to take a step back and just say, hey, you know what? I'm going to be the bigger person here. And pay things forward, right? Do something nice for somebody, whether it be big or small. Um, Let somebody in traffic, hold the door for somebody, say thank you, be grateful. And you'd be amazed how you can make somebody's day better. And then always pay it forward. And you know keep everybody safe. And lately, because of my stress levels and stuff, I feel like I've been a little more aggro than usual in terms of, like, I'm in traffic and people are pissing me off, because that's what they do here in Florida. Worst drivers in the world, by the way. And New York City cab drivers are scary driving here. That's how it is in Florida. But I find myself getting impatient, and at the end of the day, it doesn't cost me anything at all, really, to be nice to somebody, to let somebody in, or to wave at somebody, or to be courteous. And so I would encourage each one of you guys to just take a step back and be courteous, pay it forward, and just be kind to everybody, and be humble, and just hold your families tight, and we'll all get through it together. And once again, thank you guys so much for everything that you do. I've got to get off of here. Thank you for all the super chats, the generosity. Man, Black Battle Cat, my man Black Ghost, KB Gun 1984. Geez, my man Break a Speed, my man Aaron with a bunch of jump ins there as well. Give the best to Mama X, buddy. Thank you very much, Aaron. I appreciate that. I saw your individual message as well on there, and my mom did read that. Thank you very much. And once again, guys, thank you very, very much. You guys all have a good night. Be safe out there, and I will catch you on the next one. So until then, RacerX.